What's good? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to get into the most powerful plant known to man, okay, on this planet that has been kept out of the limelight by the satanic media, okay, for a purpose. They made sure that, you know what I'm saying, we knew all about marijuana and we used the marijuana to get high and blow smoke and open dimensional portals to pull forth dimensional demons in, but they never told us about this particular plant right here known as ayahuasca. Okay, this is the ayahuasca plant. It is found in the western part of South America, known as Peru. And this is a very ancient plant that was used by ancient civilizations. And this is well known as the most powerful plant in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's look at this prefix right here, A-Y-A. Why is A-Y-A so significant? Aya is who the Native Americans paid their homage to. This was their universal creator. Aya, Ahaya, Aya. Okay, that's why when the Native Americans went to war, part of their chant was saying Aya, Aya, Ahaya, because that's who they were paying homage to, Aya. And their best way to get in contact with this universal creator known as Aya was to tap into the Ayahuasca, to get in contact with who? With Aya. And they did this by consuming this plant as a food or taking in the liquid from this plant. Okay? Ayahuasca is the most powerful, potent plant in the world. And according to people who've tested its genetics, it is more potent. It is 6 to 7 times more potent than the most organic strain of marijuana. I'm going to repeat that. The ayahuasca plant of Peru, of South America, is the most powerful plant in the world, and it is 6 to 7 times more powerful than marijuana. Okay? This is the plant that allows entities in the third dimension, okay, to perform Merkaba activation, to perform a complete transcending of their consciousness over from this dimension to the next. Okay, if you don't believe me, like I said, this is public knowledge that has been kept out of the limelight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is another picture of this ayahuasca plant. Okay, and the ayahuasca's like it's what it does is it activates 3 portions of our brain, and one of those portions of our brain is our pineal gland. Okay, so it taps into our pineal gland, and it makes it vibrate abruptly. And if our aura isn't ready for that, or our pineal gland isn't ready for the ayahuasca's energy, okay, this is what's going to happen to us. Okay, we're gonna have extreme nausea. We're going to start vomiting. We're going to start seeing demons. We're going to have a very bad fever. We're going to faint. We're going to pass out. Like I said, we're also going to vomit here. Okay, this lady just vomited. Okay, this is no joke. This is the most powerful plant on the planet. This is the plant that has the power and has the vibration to transcend the spirit inside of our pineal glands over to the 5th dimension. Okay? But we cannot do this if our mind, body, and spirits are not at the right state. If we're not already living a healthy lifestyle, mentally, spiritually, and physically, this plant, ayahuasca, is something that you want to stay very far away from, okay? Because if you're out smoking genetically modified weed, if you're out smoking the poisonous cigarettes, if you're out drinking alcohol, eating Monsanto's food, eating garbage, eating all this beef and this pork, and you take this ayahuasca, you're asking to be punished on a spiritual level, not only a physical level. Okay? These individuals right here were lucky to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. Same with these individuals. Okay? This ayahuasca plant is nothing to be taken lightly, and it is nothing to be to play with at all. Okay? These individuals right here, they thought they were going to see some angels on the other side, some beauty, you know what I'm saying, a semi-heaven, and this is what they ran into. Some goddamn demons, because they didn't have their aura right. They didn't have their pineal gland right. They weren't on the proper vibration, okay, to even intake this plant, because this plant has the highest concentration of what the government calls DMT on the planet. Okay, this plant right here has the highest concentration of DMT on the planet. And that DMT is a very ancient chemical that is used to tap into our pineal gland and to communicate with our loved ones who have passed on, and to communicate with entities in the higher realms. Okay? The ancients used to use the ayahuasca plant to speak to the loved ones that, moved on. But the thing is, people back in those days, only individuals with a lot of wealth or who had a lot of power in the government, like kings and queens, were able to afford ayahuasca. Okay? So it wasn't available to everyone in that society, in those particular societies. Only those that were well-to-do financially, okay? They were able to tap into higher realms and communicate with their loved ones who moved on. And kings and queens would use this plant, okay, so they can foresee future events that were to come. This is how the Mayans predicted the coming of the Spaniards in Mexico. This plant right here, ladies and gentlemen, ayahuasca. Okay? It's not a game, it's not a joke. Look up the Jaguar priests. The Jaguar priests and the Aztec society and the Mayan societies. This was used, okay? The Mayan kings and queens, the Aztec kings and queens would go to the Jaguar priestess to make a serum of the ayahuasca stems and the ayahuasca leaves, and the kings and queens would eat it, okay, and tap into higher realms. Okay, like I said, and if the pineal gland was not at a certain point of health or vibration, you basically had hell to pay. That is how powerful this plant was and still is, okay? Like I said, it is nothing to be played with whatsoever. Okay, when we look at this picture right here, each layer, okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers, which I find very interesting. Okay, we can count this circle in the middle as a layer because that is the ultimate layer. That is our pineal gland. Okay, that is showing our pineal gland being activated and breaking out of the third dimensional shell, which is Satan's matrix cube, Satan's matrix illusion. See, what we see with the two eyes in this physical realm is the real illusion. What we see when this DMT is activated is the actual reality of the fourth and the fifth dimensions. Okay? So all these people talking about their gods out here in the third dimension, if your pineal gland, if its true power isn't activated, you're still going to be calcified, and you're going to be a result of spontaneous combustion when the second sun comes back in the near future. Okay? So unless your mind, body, and spirit are pure and whole, you'd be a retard to call yourself a god. Okay? Because gods don't deal with this third dimension, this third dimensional bullshit and nonsense. Okay, they're all about getting back to nature. They're all about coming together and uniting on a global front and taking the parasite out of power. That's what real gods do. Okay? So, like I was saying, the ayahuasca plant, that's what this symbol right here is pertaining to. The two serpents, okay, the Kundalini serpents that are activating our DNA, okay, by sending our pineal gland over to a vibration that will take our consciousness out of this third dimension. Okay, that's what this symbol represents. We see the wings here. We see the wings here, and the crown on top, because the pineal gland is being activated. And what is it doing? It's giving our consciousness wings. It's giving our consciousness wings to be activated out of this satanic prism, this light prism, which is a prison for our light, our souls, our light. And this third dimension is a prison for our light, our souls. So this is showing our pineal gland being activated, okay, carrying our soul's essence onto the higher realm. That's why this picture has wings, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? This plant is nothing to be played with. If you intake this plant and you're a heavy drinker, a heavy smoker, or you eat bullshit, you're still eating bullshit, this is exactly what's going to happen to your ass. Okay? This is exactly what's going to happen to your ass. Nausea, vomit, pass out, and you'll get thrown over to the goddamn demon realm. Okay? And they'll harvest your damn soul like Freddy Krueger. Okay? The goddamn archons. If you think it's a joke, go research the individuals who died while taking ayahuasca. Go research it, people. There's been many people that thought that they were the shit and thought that they were gonna, have some kind of spiritual ascension by taking the plant, and it backfired and they died. Okay? So, like I said, people, take this information very lightly because, this, like I said, this is the most powerful organic plant on the planet. And it can only be consumed by individuals who are taking care of their mind, body, and spirit. Okay? People who do not have any artificial bullshit from the government, from the satanic government, in their body. Okay? You have to be pure and whole to take in this plant. So this plant right here, like I said, is 6 to 7 times more powerful than the most organic marijuana. It's known as ayahuasca, and it can be mostly found in South America, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So now that I'm talking about this satanic government with this satanic agenda, we might as well be talking about this information pertaining to our root chakra. The root chakra, ladies and gentlemen, which is probably, besides the 13th and the heart chakra, the root chakra is basically the most important, because the root chakra is what connects us to this earth that we live on today. So like I've been saying in most of my videos, when the second sun, known as Nibiru, comes back around and our polarity does not match the earth's polarity, we're going to be stuck and sucked back in to inner earth instead of being magnetized through the second sun. So when I say this, that I'm saying that the polarity of the root chakra has to match the earth's polarity. When this happens, you are going to be able to levitate, ladies and gentlemen. And if you think it's bogus bullshit, the individuals who have the most powerful root chakras on this planet are the Buddhist monks. And what are the Buddhist monks known for doing? They're known for levitating, ladies and gentlemen. The Buddhist monks are known for levitation. Okay? So you're asking, RFG, how do we get our root chakra stimulated? How do we get our root chakra, you know what I'm saying, on the right vibration where we can ascend out of this damn dimension? Okay, while everybody else spontaneously combusts, how do we get through them goddamn stargates? Well, we have to find out what is attacking our root chakra. Who is the enemy of our root chakra? Well, that would be the evil media, ladies and gentlemen, the evil media. Because what does the evil media promote? Okay, and just to let you know, this root chakra right here, oh yeah, that is the chakra that is connected to our genitals, ladies and gentlemen. It is the chakra that's connected to our genitals, to our penises, to our testicles, to our vaginas, to our wombs and vaginal canals. That is where the root chakra passes through. So what is attacking our root chakra? It is the evil satanic media, the Medea, the Greek goddess of goddamn backward society and wickedness. And how does the government attack our root chakra over here in this Babylon society of North America? They get all of these entertainers and actresses and mother freaking people in this hip hop society to promote what? To promote sex, 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 sex. The six sex, sex, the hex sex. Because every time you have sex without an emotional attachment, without connecting yourself to your partner on a higher frequency and emotional level, you are now in beast state and you are now giving away your root chakra energy, and it is leaving your aura. Your root chakra is leaving your aura, and you have no more connection to the earth. So when you listen to media and you get involved in this lifestyle that has nothing to do but with sex, 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 and that's why to say the word six in German is sex, because sex is really a six dealing with your goddamn lower six chakras. And if you're not connecting to that person on a higher realm, on a higher level, on a higher frequency, your root chakra is being harvested by the goddamn beast. Go fucking look it up. Go look it up. Okay? Because I'm not going to do any more arguing with information that's so simple and information that's actually public knowledge. I'm not going to do it anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So we have sellout, beast people, individuals, okay? Like Rihanna, like Beyonce, like Nicki Minaj, like all these other all these other Jezebel demons who have sucked in and lured most of the men in our society here in America, okay, to get them to believe that to be a man, you have to think about sex, 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 every goddamn day. And just to let you know, that root chakra that you give up every time you ejaculate, that's the same energy that the Buddhist monks use to levitate and to match Earth's polarity with their root chakra. They call it the root chakra because it's rooted to the earth. It's rooted to the earth's magnetic polarity. And we have to match Earth's magnetic polarity. So when you get a match and a match on a magnetic field, isn't that a repellent? That's a repellent, right? So when the Buddhist monks match their root chakra to Earth's magnetic field, this is what you get. So while everybody is sucked into the media bullshit, everybody's got to be naked, everybody's got to have sex 3 times, 4 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Waste your root chakra. Waste your goddamn connection with the earth. The root chakra is the most powerful connection you have with the goddamn earth. And the Jewish Zionist corrupt ass media, okay? They want you to think about sex all day and to perform acts of sex and to give your root chakra energy away because they want to keep you here. The fucking demons, they want to keep you here. They want to keep you here so you have no more root chakra left. So you have no root. What happens to the fucking plant without a root? What happens to the plant without a root? It's dead. It's dead. And then you get harvested and then you get eaten up. Then you get eaten up and consumed with the goddamn archons, just like the goddamn Freddy Krueger movies. These goddamn people don't have a clue. These haters don't get it, and they will never have a clue what's going on in this world around them. Okay? So like I said, the media has got everybody going crazy out in this Babylon society. You know what I'm saying? With the sex, hex, the sex hex, because it's the lower 6 chakras. And it's what's going to keep you down in this lower 6 chakra dimension, which is the 3rd dimension, down in the bowels, down in the underworld. That's why your root chakra, okay, above that is the beginning of your lower 6 chakras, which is your stomach. And what's inside of your stomach? Ooh, the acid. If I'm not mistaken, if you do your research and you go online and look up how powerful the stomach acid is inside of us, the stomach acid inside of us is more powerful than most of the acids that are used, okay, by doctors. The stomach acid inside of us is powerful enough to certain steels. Ladies and gentlemen, go look this shit up. It's powerful enough to melt certain goddamn metals. And that same acid is going to play a role when your root chakra is dead and Nibiru comes back with its heat and its magnetism. That's going to hit you, and the acid inside of your stomach is going to be activated, and that acid is going to set your goddamn body on fire. And if you think it's bullshit, just go look up spontaneous combustion. Okay? Right now, I'm giving you the jewels to ascend on out of here when the second son comes back, ladies and gentlemen. This is not no damn game. It's not a joke. Okay? I'm surprised that, you know what I'm saying, they're even allowing me to make these videos anymore because I keep getting flagged over nonsense. And I'm just wondering, you know what I'm saying, how far are these people going to let me go? Because this is how just as how deep it gets. This is as deep as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So while America is under the illusion and the satanic spell of the media, we have most of the men in America thinking that the more sex you have, the more manly you are. So this is the cause of all the men actually becoming females, becoming more emotional, and, okay, getting sucked into Satan's system. Because while these clowns out here are busting nuts, they're going nuts. The nuts they bust are causing them to go nuts in the goddamn streets because they have no more connection to the earth. They have no more connection with the root chakra to the earth. So they're out here busting nuts, wasting their root chakra on sex without a higher connection, and their root chakra is now vacant. And since they're busting so much nuts, they're actually going nuts out here in these goddamn streets, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And if you think this science is bullshit, just go look up the ancient gladiators. The ancient gladiators were told not to have sex before their battles. And ladies and gentlemen, boxers to this day are told not to have sex before they enter a fight. The night before they enter a fight. Actually, a week before they enter a fight, because this energy is sacred. Okay? They've always knew about the energy of the root chakra. This goes back to the Moors. The Moors' ancient Kemetic science. Okay? This is why lesbianism is out of control, because men have lost their root chakra. They have lost their sexual chi. It's gone. It's gone. So the woman is not being pleasured by the orgasm anymore. So she's seeking other people who can not only give her the orgasm, but can appeal to her emotional needs. And she feels that a woman is more closer to her emotional needs than a man who has deceived her and misled her and abused her, okay, almost all of her life. And this is what's going on in our society as we speak. This is the cause of lesbianism. This is the cause of relationships not working. This is the cause of the gang violence. You know what I'm saying? You have literally lost your connection with the earth by wasting your root chakra, okay? So like I said, the nuts that you decided to bust have caused you to go nuts. And this is why you have males killing each other at record numbers all across the goddamn planet, okay? It's about the deepest lecture I've done in a while. I appreciate everybody who supported RFG movement and Atlantean movement. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. It's the chosen one, man. I'm out.